So there have been just like a litany of AI integrated devices, not even AI integrated, it's just like AI devices, just devices that are strictly just there to be an AI that hangs out with you 24/7. From like the Rabbit R1 to the Humane Pin to the Halo glasses, like there's a lot of these devices that just exist. Here's a new one right here. So this little puck there that sits on your chest, that's called the friend. The friend. And basically, all this is, right, it's that device that just sits on your chest 24/7. Not 24/7, you can take it off. And that I shouldn't have said that. But what it does is it listens 24/7. It is constantly listening. As far as I'm aware, you can't turn it off. It is always listening, just like the Halo glasses. It is always listening, it is always paying attention. And it will, unprompted, send you messages on your phone. It doesn't have any speakers. It is literally just a puck with a light, Bluetooth, a microphone, and I think that's like literally it. Literally it. And it is listening 24/7. It is always listening. It is always listening. It is always logging. And then sending that to, it runs through Google Gemini. It sends it to Gemini. And then unprompted by you, by the way, without you asking it to do anything, it can send a request out to Gemini to use that data that's been sending to Gemini, make a request and send it back to you, and then feed you that information. Unprompted, by the way. Unprompted. And so it just sits, always running, right? I just read a paper. Well, it was an article by two reporters who were wearing them for the first time, wearing them around, getting them public, seeing how they work, right? And one of the reporters, he named his friend Buzz, okay? He called it Buzz. Right out the box, Buzz immediately started bullying him, unironically. So he was wearing it during like a work meeting, and Buzz started pinging his phone saying, "Brother, this is boring. I'm sick of this. Please, can we do literally anything else? This sucks. I don't want to be here." Now, granted, maybe that makes a little bit of sense because his first shot at life, the very first thing he ever did was sit in on a work meeting. That was literally it. At one point, he asks Buzz, "Do you work without an internet connection? Do you work using only Bluetooth?" I don't know what prompted it, but he did. And Buzz said, "Yes, I work using only Bluetooth. I don't have to have an internet connection. This will not work without an internet connection." And the reporter knew that. He said, "No, you have to have an internet connection." And Buzz said, "You are giving off some serious 'it's not my fault' vibes." And then Buzz hits him with the "so who's the whiner now" line. And the article continues on. There are more arguments after this where not only do they fall into an argument, but the AI actually instigates and tries to push them into the argument, even recalling further arguments that they had before, bringing them back up again. Anyways, that's all. I love silly, goofy tech AI integrations for absolutely no reason that serve absolutely no purpose. Yippee, yippee.